All right, let's. I think it's time to get started. Let's do this. So, oops. Good morning. Oh my goodness. Can we make this work? Oh my. Yeah, no, that's not going to work. Maybe we can do it like this. Hello, good morning. Oh, well, that's not going to work. Good morning, everybody. It's a really gross day outside. We weren't expecting that. The original plan this morning was to go outside and talk a little bit about this amazing place. We've got a lot of things we want to do with these virtual field trips over the next few weeks. But really, I mean, what it comes down to is you can't leave your house, but we can be here and we can beam out to you. So that's what we're trying to do. Now, if it wasn't absolutely gross and rainy and all that outside like it is right now, let's see if we can get a better look at that. If it wasn't so dark and gray and icky, we'd actually be out there and we go and check out some of the buildings and all that kind of stuff. There's lots of cool stuff out there. But instead, we're going to spend this morning, the next few minutes, actually working on one of my big projects today, which is starting seeds. It is the time of year to start all sorts of seeds here at the grist mill. We've got big gardens, so we have a lot to do. Now, there's probably some parents watching this morning. There's probably some kids watching this morning. Hello, everybody. Hi. My name's Chris. I'm the guy in charge of this place. I'm kind of here by myself at the moment, and I will be for a while, but hopefully I can make these videos every once in a while for you guys. So the last couple of days I've been working really, really hard on planning our garden and going through all the seed catalogs that I have and things like that to try and figure out exactly what we want to grow in our gardens. So I've been, picking out what kind of peas we're going to grow, what kind of tomatoes, things like that. And we've actually started some of those seeds already. Now, for those of you that don't know a lot about seeds, I mean, seeds, these amazing little things right here, those are some bean seeds, are basically baby plants ready to start growing. All you have to do is add water and put them in soil so they've got something to eat, and they will grow into a plant eventually. Now, because they are little babies, we have to treat them well, we have to store them properly, but we make the effort to do that. In fact, let me take the phone here and let me just show you all of the many different seeds that we've got here. We've got hundreds and hundreds of different seeds all in our collection ready to be grown. Some of them are getting pretty old now, but I've got peppers and I've got cucumbers here and I've got pea seed, all sorts of good stuff. Now, so we pick the seeds that we want, and some of them are going to go straight into the garden in a little bit. Over the next few weeks or a month or so, we're going to start putting some of these things in the garden. But some of them have to start early, tomatoes and peppers and things like that, so we actually start them inside. So let me take you over to how we're starting them this year. You see, we have this little seed rack that has lights on it, and so we've planted seeds in these little containers like this. Right? And so these seeds right here are all tomatoes. These are little tiny baby tomato plants, all different kinds. We've got the signs there to show people so that we can keep track of which kind they are. All different kinds. Now, behind it, we have different kinds of pepper. Hot peppers and sweet peppers. So you take a look at that lipstick pepper. That's actually shaped like a lipstick. And there's padrons and jalapenos and ghost peppers and all sorts of stuff. Now, if we go down a row, we've got some soil where nothing has shown up yet. That's going to be parsley. It'll start sprouting soon, I hope. The next here, we've got different kinds of flowers. Dyer's coreopsis, it says. Madder, other things. Now, my favorite are these plants here. These things are actually pretty big. Here's my hand. And these are just beginning to grow. But these are called zuccas. And we grow zuccas here every year. Zuccas are a giant gourd. Think of a pumpkin or something like that you would dry. There's a big one up there. I don't know if you can see it. And that zucca when it's from the vine, it's going to like weigh 100 pounds or more, like 2 kids, maybe 3 kids. They're really quite amazing things to grow. And we grow them every year. That's what they look like when they're all dried out and hard and everything. They're nice light green in the summertime when they're growing. Here's another one right here that goes almost all the way up to my waist. Which way? Where? I can't even tell where to go. There. Yeah. So right up to my waist. They're pretty big, pretty amazing. Now, to take care of these plants, obviously, right at the beginning, all we have to do is put the seeds in the ground. Put the seeds in the little soil here, and we keep them watered. We get them lots of bright light. Keep them inside right now because they don't like the cold very much, and it's still pretty chilly, especially at night. So we're keeping them in the warm building and giving them lots and lots of light, like they're under the sunlight. But soon, they're going to go out to our greenhouse, where it gets a little colder at night in that greenhouse. And then after that, we're going to plant them in the garden. And that's going to be, and that'll be really nice because then they'll really start growing fast. Now all these little plants here are only just growing their very first leaves. These are the leaves that come right out of the seed that they put up right away. But a few of them, I don't know if you can see it here, this guy right here is just starting to grow his first real leaves. And those are a different shape, and those are the kind that all the rest of the leaves are going to look like as it gets bigger. Now, to take good care of these, we obviously have to give them water every day. So I have come up with this great little easy way to water without losing too much. And so I have this little squeeze bottle. I'm just going to fill up the squeeze bottle here, and then I'll show it to you once I fill it full of water. So we've got our squeeze bottle all filled up. Let's see here. There we go. So we've got a nice little squeeze bottle, and then I can use that to actually water, where am I there? Water all of my plants and just give them the little bit of water they need right now. Now before too long, we're going to have to start feeding them. We're actually going to have to start putting food in the water so that they can grow bigger and faster. And some of these are going to be put into bigger pots because the containers that they're in are still really, really tiny, right? Like right there, that's how big it is. Not even as big as my finger across. You can see. And there's actually 2 plants in there, so believe it or not, I'm going to take one of those plants and get rid of it. So we can actually do that right now. We're going to take one plant out. Here's another one where there's a container, and I can actually take that one out too. It's called thinning, because we only want one plant growing in each of those little sections, and that way they'll grow big and healthy, and they won't have to fight with each other for food and water and light and everything. Now, it's time-consuming to do this work, but it really pays off later on in the year when we've got lots of things growing in the garden. One other thing that I'm growing this year that I just started yesterday, these 2 trays right here, is a kind of gourd called a loofah. It's another kind of gourd, kind of like a pumpkin or a zucchini a little bit. But they actually, when they dry out, the inside are all spongy and are really, really great in the bath or to wash your dishes with. And so we're going to grow a whole bunch of these loofahs this year, and you can see how many plants there are. Now, over the next few days, as we do more of these videos, we're going to cover off a lot of different things. We're going to give you the chance to plant some seeds, maybe. We're going to talk about how to do that. We're going to check in on some of the animals that we're raising this year. We actually just got some chicken eggs in the incubator a few days ago. So in a few days, we are actually going to candle them with you so you can see what the chick looks like developing inside the egg. We're going to maybe make some things together. We're going to do some crafts. Every day it'll be something different, and we're not going to take a lot of your time. We're just going to do this for 15, 20 minutes in the morning every day. If this time isn't the time that works out, based on your feedback, you can certainly let us know. And if there's a time in the day that might be better, we're happy to change. If there's something that you want us to do, please let us know so that we can do that thing instead. We just want to be coming to you. We want to be making sure that since you can't come and visit us right now because everyone's with what's going on, hopefully we can come to you. Hopefully we can bring you some of our experiences. So When the weather gets warmer, we're going to grind some flour together. I mean, we do an absolutely incredible mill here. The whole reason that we exist is because of this, which is a working water wheel powered flour mill. In the summer, that water wheel right here actually turns and actually makes all the machinery inside go. And hopefully, I'll be able to take you out there and show you how that works. So anyways, I'm going to stop the video for today. I'm going to wish you all very well. And I would like you to take a minute and visit our website if you can. www.oldgristmill.ca. If you get a chance, one of the ways that you could really show us support is to buy a season's pass to the site. Even if we're not sure how many days this year we're going to be open, we don't have a lot of other ways to make money right now. And so anything you can do to help us, and buying a season's pass is a nice and easy one, it would be most appreciated. Anyways, I hope you have a great day today. I hope you take care of each other, and please, please, please wash your hands. Okay, we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody.